Hey guys, you're going to want to watch through this whole video as it's going to be very massive, I can say, for the future of Destiny as a whole. This video game, Destiny 2, has always been focused with shooting guns, of course, but also being tied to power level, light level, whatever you consider it. And over the years, it has gone through massive transformations, and some people still to this day, new lights especially, don't know really what they're actually grinding for. What is the main incentive in this video game other than getting guns? Leveling up, grinding to do other activities, then leveling up to do harder activities. And guess what next season to do? Grind and level up. Literally, the leveling system with power leveling is one of the main things in the game. Probably that is one of the biggest foundations in this RPG game. Now, I want to say to all of you, there is going to be a massive change to power leveling right now in 2023. That's what I can say for certain. And if not in 2023, it will be in the final shape. I can say that for certain. Over the last couple of months, I've made a total of 4 videos specifying on Bungie's response to the power leveling, if there was any details on if there was going to be any major changes to it. And with Lightfall, we got a lot of quality of life changes. Guardian ranks, commendations, mod loadout, loadout manager, you get it, basically. And although some of those quality of life changes are good, not all of them, if you want my thoughts on those and want to know some of the backlash, go click one of my latest videos. You're gonna like that one. The player base in Destiny is, I can say right now, is desperate for something to the power leveling and to the ranking system, just all on its own. The foundation of Destiny, I feel like in some capacity, is still the same from Destiny 1. We got the artifact for some years in Destiny 1, then they took it out in Destiny 2, then they brought it back. There's been a lot of, changes, like I just said, quality of life changes to the power leveling system, but there hasn't been a full revamp, a full change to it. And I want to just, say to everybody, changing a system like this can be a major challenge for a Bungie. It's literally changing the game, basically. I want to just put out this. This is really important. It's not something that you can be like, okay, it's not a big deal. No, this is literally a big deal. Like, this is literally changing how the game will operate and make it so, oh, what am I actually going to do? How am I going to play activities? How am I going to do all these other harder difficulties? How am I going to do anything really in the game? Because it's always on power level, gear level, all that type of stuff. So what I'm about to say to you, again, take leaks, with a grain of salt. But I can say for certain that over the last couple of months, we have known that Bungie is interested in doing a change with power leveling. I think it was supposed to launch with Lightfall, being that was the expansion that was going to end the saga, but now that it's going to be pushed to final shape, we're starting to see some little nitbits within year 6 to finally prepare us for a major revamp to the power leveling system in the final shape and in year 7. As you guys know, just something to point out, in Season of the Deep, they are not going to raise power level apparently. Like each other season, they always raise it by 10 other than the major expansion. So if you want me to just put that little tease in there, they did plan out and say that they are doing some changes and preparing for some big changes to the level up power leveling system in the final shape. So they already teased that, and they are already probably going to do some changes with Season of the Deep, Season 22, and Season 23, and start preparing that for the major changes. Now let's get into really the main action here with one of these leaks that really talks about what we possibly could see as our new system in the game. Now, what it says is that it's unsure of when this is coming again. I don't know if it's slated for Season 21. It's probably being slated for some other type system, but the power system is being overhauled. That is confirmed. The gear score is seemingly gone. This is why I'm saying to keep sunset gear. Level ranges from 1 to 100. You can complete weekly and seasonal challenges to get power. The harder the challenge, the more power you get. 1, 2, 3 power. Power is account based instead of character based, and is now shared with their fire team. Hold on a minute. Account based, not character based. This is very intriguing to me, as if it's only to a one specified account, I can just grind up as much as I want on my Titan class, go to my Warlock, and I don't need to really grind at all as much because I know I'm the same power level. This can be something big if you always wanted to try a different, different class without needing to grind that class, doing all the campaigns, doing all that to try to level up to do an activity. This will literally change that big time. So if you just know if this comes out to be true, you don't need to grind out 3 times a week, 3 triple times. You only need to do it once, and I find that actually a great thing. I know a lot of people do like grinding on each 3 characters, but this makes it easier for someone who just plays one main class and not needs to worry about power leveling all 3, making it less than a laborious task, I could say. Now, if you are 57 power, for example, and all your friends are sub 40, then the game will use the highest power level for everyone in that fire team. Now, if you just take a minute to think about that for a second. If one of your friends is a hardcore veteran in this game and you have 3 new lights, all the new lights will be at that said power level higher than like normal other casuals because you have that one sweaty guy in your lobby. That is huge. That is literally huge. Already off the spot, that is huge. Changing how that will work out in any endgame activity. You could literally drag all your new lights into a difficult encounter or raid or whatever, or endgame activity, whatever, seasonal, whatever, and literally just be able to make all the new lights, make it just some sort of like easy mission because they're the same power level. I find that very interesting. XP is still a factor in leveling, but was balanced to encourage challenge completion as the means of leveling. 1 level is granted for every 250k. One of the taglines here is use all your gear all the time and notice that you're no longer needing to infuse gear. Oh my god. OMG. Like this is crazy. This is crazy. Like being able to not needing upgrade modules anymore. Upgrade modules will literally it won't exist. It won't exist. Because there's no point if that is the case, guys. There is literally no point if that exists. No need to infuse all your gear. All your gear is the same level, basically. That is amazing. Best change I've ever seen if that comes true. One of the last couple of things, some challenges will be repeatable, so players could grind from rank 1 through rank 100 in a single day if they wanted to. Also unsure if for sunsetting power, if it resets all, but I imagine it absolutely would. Presumably seasonal or expansion basis. Dude. Oh my god. Seriously. If this is what we're getting, I'm loving it. Let me know what how your thoughts are, guys, on this, but I'm loving it. Like I'm loving it. Like this will literally change the game forever. This is something because we know we're not getting a Destiny 3 anytime soon. To what I believe, we're not getting one until like 2028 or whatever, 2026. I don't really know. Let me know your release date on Destiny 3. But for the time being, after the Light Dark Saga is over, I like this system. There could be definitely quality of life changes down the road if people find complaints about this, but this is very interesting. Very interesting indeed. I like it. Let me know your thoughts on how you like it. I think it's one of the best changes if this comes true. Again, remember, this is a leak. It's not confirmed. We don't know that. We do know we are getting a huge revamp from the past couple of months. We know in August that Bungie was planning on making some massive changes with LFG Finder, with the mod manager and all that, and power leveling did come up with the core activities as well, getting some changes in Year 6. And then later on knowing that throughout more leaks into Season of the Seraph, we even got more information that Bungie really is going to change the seasonal model, and then it's going to be even more into the power leveling type stuff around when we get into the final shape. And now here we are already past the Lightfall's launch, and we are finally getting a leak saying, oh yeah, remember Bungie just confirmed Season of the Deep is not getting any extra power. They're really starting to make a huge pre-way into actually getting rid of power and changing it for a whole revamp, basically. So that is already changing the game entirely. I'm excited. Let me know how you're excited, guys. I'm excited. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe and like. Join the Discord. Let's get to 25k, guys. I'm streaming the Day 1 raid on Friday. Big hype. I'll see you guys in the next one.